Hey guys, here we are, wisdom number 36, control your own narrative. And this was really inspired just this week by, I was watching a documentary on Netflix called Diana, and it's the story of Princess Diana, and it's fascinating. I recommend everybody watches it. But as her separation was becoming a pretty much foregone conclusion, which obviously then later led to divorce, Princess Diana realised that she needed to get her narrative under control, because if she didn't, she was at risk of not being able to be the mother that she wanted to be. She was the mother to the heir and the spare, and obviously we all knew how important being a mother was to her. So it's a really fascinating look into her life. From her brother really features prominently in it, but I really took away this controlling your own narrative. I mean, we watched her grow so much in the public eye, but from a shy young princess to a woman who really went out there and did a lot, changed a lot, and she really took control of her life. And I have great admiration for Diana, and I always did. Another woman in my life who I have to say definitely inspired me is my mother. You might be surprised to hear that, Mum, but I know we don't agree on a lot. But growing up, you were a feisty pants, for sure. But, you know, you always controlled your own narrative. Working was really important to you, and you did it no matter what. And you weren't worried what other people thought. And, you know, for a period of time, you had a stay-at-home husband in the 70s, which was unheard of back then, right? But it was important to you to work, and you sort of put yourself out there, and you loved it, and you could tell that you loved it. But you're also a bit of a feisty feminist, and that was something that was awesome for me, and I'm sure for Philippa as well, growing up with. So there's many things about you as a mother that I appreciate, just in case I haven't told you. But I couldn't help but go into life knowing that if I wanted to have a successful life, if I wanted to do all the things that I wanted to do, that I needed to control my own narrative. I could be with a partner, a man, I could get married, but I still needed to keep something for myself. And that's something that's really, it's really defined me. I've always done something. I've always been busy. I'm always working towards a goal. Some of it's personal, some of it's professional, but it's, you know, as the years are going on, they're sort of coming together into one. But yeah, so controlling your own narrative, you know, as I come up to 50, I'm starting to come across a lot of my friends and my community where divorces are starting to happen, people are being abandoned, and it really, really has a major impact on people's lives, their lifestyle. I've seen so many people, they're really brought to their knees, and it's really difficult to come back from that. And so many, especially when you're living in foreign countries, you know, there's no protection for you and for your family. There's no family court that can make somebody pay towards your children. There's none of that, right? So often the women, sometimes men, are left, not where, because I haven't been in that situation, are left really, really destitute, and it's really hard for me to witness that. And I just want to say to everybody, control your own narrative. Keep something for you. I know that it might feel like being a loving spouse when you're supporting your partner's career, but if you support your partner's career and then you lose part of yourself at the end of that, I just don't want to see anyone else suffer that. So keep something for yourself. You don't have to work professionally. You don't have to make money if that doesn't sort of make sense, especially when you're traveling around the world. You can work for a charity. You can do all sorts of stuff. You can educate yourself. There's so much information available online today, so much tertiary information available online. You can blog, you can become part of the gig economy. Whatever skills you've got, you can pretty much find a way to develop those skills remotely and build work that way. You can do it around your family. We don't have to play by the rules that society has been sort of pushing us down from a work perspective for years. So there's lots of different options available for all of us today. But I just want to encourage everyone, and if you're young and you're listening to this, control your own narrative. It's like you partner with someone in a marriage or in a long-term partnership. You partner, but it's not about sacrificing yourself. And I think it's too common, and I've seen too much of the pain at the other end when the romance and the fairy tale is over. So don't allow yourself to get into that situation, all right? Control your own narrative. Wisdom number 36. I'll see you tomorrow.